social media video, a woman describes her terrifying experience inside a Chinese hospital. She says she witnessed critically ill coronavirus patients being sent away for cremation while they're still alive. NTD's Juliet Song has more.
A Wuhan hospital is sending coronavirus patients for cremation while they're still alive. That's according to a woman in a video that's circulating on social media. Speaking in a Wuhan dialect, the woman describes how she witnessed the patient next door being sealed up in body bags. This video could not be independently verified. She goes on to say the man was wrapped in 4 body bags and then put into a box-like device. The man was in his 70s and critically ill. He was in room number 18, the ward next door to her. The woman says she witnessed several cases. She says another old man in the hospital was also cremated before he passed away. After the patients are sent away in the box-like device, the woman says doctors then tell the patients' relatives that their loved ones have passed away. She didn't clarify what the box-like device is. Reporting by Juliet Song, NTD News, New York.
This military convoy in northern Italy is carrying a grim cargo. 30 coffins with the bodies of 30 coronavirus victims, headed to a small village for cremation because there are too many COVID-19 dead in the nearby city of Bergamo. And with Italy recording its deadliest day of the outbreak yet, with another nearly 800 deaths, there could be more convoys like this needed. Spain now has the third highest number of infections worldwide, with around 25,000. The death toll is past 1,300 now.
Worldwide, there are now just under 300,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus and almost 13,000 deaths. Today, the dire situation in Italy got even worse, while China marks a new milestone. Ian Lee in London has the first of two reports.
This could be a glimpse of America's future. Crowded Italian hospitals struggling to cope. Here, exhausted doctors decide who lives and who dies. There's no room for other patients at this hospital in Lombardy. Everyone here has the coronavirus. Doctors flip them regularly to relieve the pressure on their lungs. Most won't make it.
A disaster, is a tsunami.
In the past 24 hours, 793 people have died. It's not only Italy's deadliest day, but the deadliest day since the outbreak began. Scenes like this could become our new reality, warns Dr. Michael Ryan of the World Health Organization.
This is not normal. This isn't just a bad flu season. These are health systems that are collapsing under the pressure of too many cases.
The cases that don't make it end up here. With the morgue overflowing, bodies are stored in this chapel. Every person died alone, without family or friends. Army trucks carry them away to a local cemetery to be buried quickly before more bodies arrive.
Inside this Madrid care home are 120 elderly frail residents, and also now the virus. In just a week, it's taken a terrible toll here. Every day, hearse is called each time another resident has succumbed. From his home right across the street, Miguel Campos says he's watched the vans come and go. 17 of them now.
From my window I've seen them. They put the body bags inside and go directly to the crematorium. They are trying to avoid any risk of contamination.
So the care home has been sealed off, relatives too not allowed inside, even as their parents or grandparents have been dying. What's happening now in Spain is the scenario many fear, COVID-19 spreading among the most vulnerable. Today we watched as Carlos Fuentes tried to get in to see his mother. Last he'd heard, she has no symptoms. This is her, Jesusa, 89 years old, celebrating in the home last Christmas with a staff member. I couldn't get inside, he says. I don't know what is going on in there. I just want news about my mother. And when he tries to phone, it's constantly engaged. Volunteers at the care home say there's been little assistance for the staff trying to fight the virus here.
We're worried because no one has yet come to sanitize this place.
I think the problem is that there are people that have no symptoms or minimal symptoms that are potentially that are transmitting it to other people.
Epidemiology professor Mark Lipsitch at Harvard University made headlines after he projected that 40 to 70% of the world's adult population could be affected by COVID-19.
It's a projection, so we will find out if it's accurate as things go on. I think there's a reasonable chance that there will be public gatherings will be restricted. There's another factor there that we don't know, which is of the people who get infected, what proportion of them are going to get symptoms at all. If it really does spread as widely as that projection says, and that's what I think is likely to happen, then there are going to be millions of people dying, and I don't think there's any way to get around that.
There have been some patterns of viruses dying out in the summer due to warmer temperatures and seasonal changes in the atmosphere, but the coronavirus might not follow those patterns.
It is more infectious than flu, so that means that it may be that the summer season doesn't damp it down as much as we hope. And the other thing is that when there's high levels of susceptibility in the population like we have for a new virus, sometimes the seasonality doesn't work the same way.
The public health ways to avoid getting coronavirus are very similar to those to avoid influenza. And that is, particularly as simplistic as it sounds, washing your hands as frequently as you can. One of the problems with respiratory-borne diseases is that they are spread either by droplets, gross droplets, someone coughs or sneezes on you, or even a bit of aerosolized, where you can be sitting next to someone very closely and you don't cough and sneeze, but the virus can aerosolize. And it will get in through a mucosal surface that could either be your nose, your mouth, or even your eye. The reason for washing your hands is that people often do the wrong thing. That's why you hear us say cough into the crook of your elbow, because people sometimes go like this or blow their nose. They'll shake hands with you, touch a doorknob. 15 minutes later, you come by and do that. Then you touch your face, and that's how you get it. Bottom line, it's going to get worse.